Oh, crap. I forgot the coffee. That may never work. I got tea, though. It's close enough. Oh, yes. Let's see what we can do. Oh, my God. This tea's good, too. I mean, it's really good. Cool dude, Jaden. So, hey, hello. How are you? Good to see you. Top chat, bottom, live chat. Second star. Hey, Gary. Hi, Rick. I'm second. Okay. I think it's that cool dude, Jaden, was first on my screen. And second star. And then Gary. And then Skater. Top to the something to you. Top to the something. I hear you, Skater. I do. I hear you. See if I can get it together here. At least I'll try to. I think I can. I'm like a little train trying to get up a hill. I think I can. Oh, had lots of fun last night. This is the most amazing channel. Oh, thank you, Melinda. Hey, Teresa. Hello, Gary. Hope you guys are having a good night. Whoa. Did my camera get fuzzy or was that me? Or was that my eyes? I think maybe it's my eyes. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Nathaniel Lee. Yeah, that was fun last night, Melinda. I missed a lot of people's comments. I missed saying hello to a lot of people because I could not keep up with it. That thing was rolling. That chat was rolling so fast. I was like, oh my God. What's on the palette tonight, Rick? Well, I'm playing this one by ear. I almost called it a chill stream, but experience has taught me that may have not been true by the time the stream's over. So, I don't really know yet. I'm hoping Sherry will join us here in a little bit. What's the news? Tell me. Okay, we get a few more people here, Jeff. I'll lay it on you. I'm going to do a video. You know, I did a stream the other night after Trump's first address, but a 30-minute long stream because I watched Cornbread's video of the address. And I monetized that video. And you know, by the next day, I don't like Noodles. A lot of people don't like Noodles. I ain't crazy about him either. He's arrogant. You know, humble bone in his body. I mean, oh my God. Treats women like crap. All kinds of stuff. And by the next night, that video was demonetized. And normally they get like 100 or 200 more views overnight. When a stream goes down, they usually get a couple of hundred more views a night, at least 100. Nothing Network. What's going on? Seeing you guys. I was chilling this evening, wasn't you? Reckington. Hello. I'm doing good, Nothing Network. How are you? I wish I would learn your name eventually. I did know you guys' name when I first started going to your stream, but I've forgotten it. Oh. But they killed that video because they had the word something other virus in it. I ain't gonna say the word virus, but I'm gonna do a video on that. Mike and John, that's it. It is. Hello, Sandra. How are you? Good evening. Oh, thank you, Sandra. That's Rick's merchandise line. I sent Shuri a link. Maybe she'll join us here in a little bit. We'll see. What's happening? Noodles is like a drag queen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want to make it. Hey, Harlow Jean. I keep wanting to call her Jean Harlow after the actress Jean Harlow. I'm pretty sure that was a 1930s or 40s actress that did a lot of movies. My neighbor is sick. Oh no. Say it ain't so, Skeeter. Has your neighbor, why Why hello everyone. Why hello. Hey Botter, how are you? Your neighbor got the Conad 19 or whatever they call that. Conad. The Gonad 19. Jeff, I made a long time ago. I'm not even sure if it still exists. You're welcome to stick it in there. You're welcome to stick it in there. I had to go back and figure out what was going on. I'm eating. I'll be up shortly. Oh. I don't know how long I'm going to be on here, to be honest with you. I have to see how it goes first. My son is avoiding his haircut for the 4th week in a row. Let it get down about like this, Carrie. Oh, definitely so, Nathaniel, for sure. Rick, buy a bidet. Nothing like a stream to clean the stream seam. I hear you. I would like to make me a redneck bidet. I really would. He has straight hair. He has a straight hair afro. If I had a redneck bidet, I could use my water hose, the swing back and forth on a swing with the water hose spraying under it. Let's see. I'm going to need a drain somehow. It can't be no worse than Elvis. Elvis is peeing on the fake roses out there. They're not even real. Yeah. Redneck bidet. It does sound effective, don't it? Sure does. Pressure washer. I got one of those too, but that might be a little rough on the skin. A pressure washer might be. There you go, Rick. Fire hose. I don't know how that would work. Holy cow. I ain't sure exactly. Oh, seen on the internet, China got a handle on the thing today. Wonder how long it'll take us. Well, they got a handle on it because I seen that too. Two or three different stories on that thing. They got a handle on it because they could literally shut it down. Nobody could go in or out. That don't work here. I mean, you just tell them, hey, you just tell people here, don't go, but they go anyway. You know, I had a picture today of Costco, and the line to get in the store was out the door all the way around the edge of the building. I bet it was 200 yards long. Like people had lost their mind. Rick, are you reading my comments? Yeah, I sure am. Hi, Carrie. Hey, Carrie. Oh, yeah. 9 is the time everything goes down. I saw that. I know what you're talking about. I feel like you would only put pressure washer on your bottom once. Yeah, that'd probably be rough. Big Rick, Idaho has 1 confirmed case. Grizz 270 is also a piece of junk like noodles. Nathaniel. Grizz has been my friend for years. He's been my friend for years. He really has. I would feel like you're the only one to put a pressure washer on your mom. Only do it one time would be enough, I'm sure. Grizz is a homeless man from Oregon that lives on a hill that had so many kids he didn't know what to do. They all lived in a shoe, and he huffed and buffed and probably blowed his house down, something like that. Yeah, you know. No, he's not, Botter. It's hard to say about this. Rick, everything will be shut down by next week. Martial law will be enforced for 6 weeks. I don't think it's going to take that long, Gary. I really don't. That Costco, it was in Greensboro over here from me. There's not that many cases in here. Botter said there's 1 in Idaho. There's not maybe a half a dozen. Hey, Sassy. I ain't sure what's up. But the line was all the way out to Costco. So, you know, by the time 8 or 9 o'clock rolled around, they like, what are we going to do? My niece went to town and said the shelves were getting bare at Walmart. And this is a little town. Carrie is my future baby mama. So I listen to her and you only. Okay. Cool, Botter. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. 6 in our state. But they're trying to shut it down Have y'all all seen that curve thing they're talking about on the chart? If it peaks up right here, it's a disaster because they won't be, it'll become overwhelmed, but they want it to go, the chart to go this way. And people keep saying it's not that big a deal. How is that possible? That people keep spewing that it's not that big a deal. That makes no sense to me. I mean, it's already a disaster. You know? If nobody gets sick, the crap that's going on in the country is a disaster. No toilet paper to be found here. Cat food is almost gone. I bought 2 bags for Scooby. Elvis. Oh, God, I keep calling him Scooby. It's been over a year now. I can't believe that. I can't get Scooby off my mind. Roll on a full laughing bottle. I'm not even going to date you. How are you going to get a child? That would make it a slight bit difficult, sure enough. I don't, what do I know? Oh, nothing. Oh, Nathaniel. Bada, you are. Because of all the emojis, I guess it hid that, Nathaniel. No TP in here in Virginia either, says Judy. I guarantee it ain't none here. I bought a 24 pack about a week ago. Only because I was out of toilet paper. I had to have it. Amazon has toilet paper for $74 for 12 rolls. Oh my God. I should put some on eBay. I got 2 rolls of Scott right there. See? Well, she does. Can I sell the toilet paper on eBay? I put it on there in auction. See if people will bid on it. I wonder what they pay for a roll of Scott's toilet paper. Still in the wrapper. New. What's that? New in new with tags. That's gold right there. New with tags. See? It still has the barcode on this one. You can't just get that anywhere. That makes it worth more. It's still in the original thing here. Yeah. Can y'all believe that we having this conversation? Watch for price fixing. I was going to charge like, what did he say? How much was that for how many? I was going to charge like $59 a roll or best offer. 74 for 12 rolls. Ooh, I'm a little high then. Maybe I'm going to have to come down. Hey, David. That would be terrible. That's going to make you rich. 2 rolls of toilet paper. Oh my God. I'm going to have to trade them for something really cool. Really cool. What can I trade them for? I don't know. I could take the money and buy something really cool. Oh my God. $74 for 12 rolls of toilet paper. Dollar Tree today, 6 rolls for $4. That's a little bit cheaper. That way, if I sell them 2, I can go get 4 more rolls, 6 more rolls to sell for $4. I'm not really going to do that, Jeff. I can't stand that price gouging stuff. Like in the places where people don't have any water after them floods and all that stuff, and they're charging them way up there for water. I wouldn't do that. That'd be wrong. Hey, David in the desert, trade them for guns. Yeah, I do that. I did some research. The first proven case of coronavirus was Kim Jong-un. That don't surprise me. Korea did it. Did you see that bat stuff? They were saying it was in bats. Here's the crazy part about that story. Somebody was cleaning the bats, they said, and got blood or urine of the bats on them and then stuck their finger in their mouth. I know that's not funny. I know that is not funny and it's serious it can be, but I was just thinking, you know, who does that? Why were they cleaning the bat to begin with? What were they cleaning it for in the market on the thing over there? Do people eat bats? I had no idea. I must, you know, and then stick your finger in your mouth. Oh, I'm sorry. Holy bat guana, Batman. That's what I said. Do they eat bats? They eat bats, says David. Oh my God. All right. They don't wash their hands before they stick their fingers in their mouth either. It doesn't matter what's on them, apparently. It doesn't matter. Oh my God. Holy cow. I remember reading that and thinking, oh my God. I expect someone poor who worked at a virus factory stole one for dinner, and that's how the virus escaped. Probably so. Bat crap crazy people. Melinda likes that idea too. Look at that pretty nice smiley face she put in there. I'm not sure if that's racist to say or not. Bat, cats, dogs, and hogs. I'm down with you on the dogs part, but the rest of it, no, the bats bit animals that they sell on the black market, and the bats infected the exotic animals and then transferred it to humans while handling them. Boy, they make up all these stories on and they showed a lady there with the bat holding it up and everything. I know it's kind of gross. Our next epidemic will be white lung from inhaling toilet paper because Americans have the hugest stockpile of toilet paper in the history of the world. The American public is overwhelmed with toilet paper. They'll be dying from it. Yeah, I'm sure they will be. Don't be giving ideas, Sandra. It's too late. It's out there now. Licking the poof off their fingers. Yeah, that's like one thing I said somewhere, and they said, be careful. Just watch what you're doing. Don't be licking the doorknob. You know, when you're going in and out of the house. I thought, darn it, there goes my fetish. I can't lick the doorknob no more. Shoot. What's life worth living anymore? Mm-hmm. Hey, Timmy, how's it going? But I saw online that I can cut paper towels and roll them in half. Hey, I've used napkins plenty of time. I'll be out. Elvis say, Dad, if I get too bad, I grab Elvis. Elvis, come here, buddy. I want to borrow you for a minute. Elvis is like, Dad, what are you doing? Oh my God. Rick, can I use your toilet? No, Steve. I'm sorry. I mean that with nothing but the utmost respect. I just can't imagine what would happen with you on the toilet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's broke, Steve. My toilet's broke. I'm sorry. I would let you use it and everything. I'd be happy to, but it's broke. I get 3 squares a day. That right there says it's got 1,100 squares in it. They're natural leaves of toilet paper. They back up in the garden to help grow vegetables and fruits in her. I throw mine in. I flush mine. His toilet ain't big enough for you. I got a little toilet. I got a Pickerick style toilet, Steve. I don't know if it would hold all that or not. I'm just kidding, Steve. Of course you could use the toilet views here, but you're not really here, so it won't work, you know. We are out of toilet paper. Are you serious? Oh my God. You ain't gonna be able to get none either. They done shut California down. They was trying to get LA up and move it off the coast somewhere. Yeah. Public service announcement effective immediately. Everyone limited to 4 squares to your bathroom transfer. Don't think about outsmarting us. We have cameras. Yeah. You get 4 squares, y'all. 4 squares a day. I'm going to use the water hose to wash. Ooh. We went through that. I was building a redneck bidet just earlier, Steve. I was going to put the water hose and stuff up next to under the swing and then swing back and forth over it. I would think that would do it with the water hose squirting up. People said I probably should use a pressure washer. And I thought, daggone, I ain't sure. I ain't that messy. If you start running low on toilet paper, go to your local Walmart, stand in line accordingly, and respect the wait to turn in restrooms. Did you see what I said earlier? I wish I could show you that video. Oh my God. Use the famous Cab 7 4 square truck. Oh my God. The line outside of Costco right here at Greensboro, not too far from me, was all the way out the store and around the edge of the building. It's like 100 yards long line. I'm like, that was to get in the store. Like, oh my God. Which Greensboro is a fairly good sized town, you know. Oh my God, the chat is giving me a headache. I got to switch to my other computer. Tell the neighbors across the chain link fence I'm waiting to compost to support the environment. Yeah, that's right. Effective immediately, everyone is limited to 4 squares of toilet paper per transaction. Don't think that outsmart us. We have cameras. Oh, didn't I just hear that somewhere, Nathaniel? That was weird. Mm-hmm. Nathaniel stuck on go. Timmy, I've been trying to find some for 2 days. Are you serious? Hey, Mary, how are you? How are you? Good to see you, Mary. It really is. I'm going to have to put my glasses on for that one. I got the bot part. Let's see. Nunja Jaja Highbot. Hello, Nunja Jaja Highbot. Luke. Okay, thank God, Luke. Good to see you, Luke. Welcome to the stream. Sandra. Oh, yeah, that's right. You are cool. I know that. In a few minutes, he is definitely going live. I talked to Shirley. Shirley, I talked to Shirley, you know, like on that TV program with a plane. I talked to Sherry Kay earlier, and she asked her if she wanted to do anything tonight. She said, yeah. Send her a link, but I don't know where she's at. Oh, I have plenty of Gatorade, though. I've got Kool-Aid and plenty of water. I'm going to do an apology video. That's where I was going earlier. That's what I was going to say. YouTube killed my monetization on that live stream. That was the cleanest stream I've done in a long time. Should probably meant B Mac's channel. Well, I'll be on, pal. I ain't gonna be on here a whole lot longer. Probably sure enough. No, I was talking to her. We didn't even know that was going on then. That was like hours and hours and hours ago. She'd probably be here in a minute if I stayed on. But I did that live stream for 30 minutes after Cornbread's first address that he put on there. Lysol spray for $60. Holy cow, 4 cans on eBay. And hello, Warren. Long time no see. How are you? And they killed it. It didn't get another view after they demonetized it overnight. And it usually get 100, 150. I'm going to do an apology video for using the word, you know what, virus in my video to YouTube. First thing tomorrow, I'm going to do one. Picker, why don't you use OBS? Or do you? I do. Hey, Chris, how are you? I love you too. I love you too, Mary. Yeah, I use OBS. I just wouldn't use it tonight because I thought Sherry was coming. Oh, sure did. Mm-hmm. Hey, Kirsten, how are you? Good to see you. I saw a video you did too. I was trying to remember what it was. A couple of streams, maybe a stream and a video. Just popping in for a quick before I'm off to bed. Yeah, I bet it's late. I mean, late where you're at, because it's already almost morning. Almost morning. 8:55 p.m. here. What is your name? Rick. Rick, that's really spelled weird. Watch out for a scammer products report ASAP to consumer. I don't know about that. The toilet paper tablets don't work. I took 2 of them. An hour later, my butt was still dirty. I didn't even know they had pills for that. He's live now. All right. 32. Did you hear my little earlier today? The original to coronavirus, the stars and the murderers John Hopkins have studied, and they live outside the human host for 9 days. I did see that. I did see that when you did it. Sure did. I didn't know that. Yep. Ninja, this Rick. I have 500 rolls of toilet paper I'm sitting on. Oh, man, you're on a gold mine right now. Sure are. Hey, Daniel. Good to see you. I don't think you ever went live the other night, did you? Because I looked for it and I never did see anything. Did you reschedule or something? I watched for it for about an hour or so and never did see nothing going on. If you're sitting on them, the top layer has technically been used. I guess you could say that. Mm-hmm. Scary stuff. I have a 24 or 36 pack, I think it is. Okay. All right, Botter. You take it easy. Every year there's an election or something new pops up. I know that. Every single time something weird comes up during election year, it takes our mind off of this and then pop. Never figured it out. I tried for hours. I was worried about that. You could have called me. You got my number now. You could have called me. This StreamYard thing is super duper easy. Good night, Botter. Says Gary. Yeah, I was just messing around here. John knew. Mm-hmm. I'm not going yet. Yeah, I should have called you. Next time, call me. I'll be happy to help you. No problem. Did you log into the StreamYard thing yet? How are you going to get 34 to 40 people each night, Rick? I just fired up and they come. Don't ask me. I'm going to send you a pic. I'm going to send you a pic of me at the doctor's office. Okay. That'd be great. Oh, this is interesting. I'm torn between what to do. I don't have a clue what to do. He comes on at the right time. Yep, Kevin. Yeah. I have a feeling that's why Shuri's not here. I have a feeling. Oh, that's along the lines that I'm making this. Here's my idea for the video. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys in advance. You guys are gonna get the inside scoop on my idea for the video. As I said a couple times in the stream already, YouTube demonetized my video and then stopped it somehow with the algorithm where it got no more views overnight. It just stopped. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Here's my idea. I'm gonna go sit down in the swing and I'm gonna say, the name of the video is gonna be My Apology to YouTube / Google. And I'm going to go in there and I'm going to sit down and I'm going to say, Google, I'm so sorry I made that video. I used the words coronavirus. I am very sorry. I have learned my lesson. You demonetized my video and you stopped it in its tracks. And I have learned a lesson. I'm going to cut the video right there and come back. And the next time you see me, when it starts, I'll be wearing a suit with no mask. And then I'm going to say, and I understand completely that we probably shouldn't prepare for these kind of things, that you want us to keep our mouths closed about it, and we'll be completely quiet about it. From now on, and then I'm going to cut the video again. I'll put a mask on and a head thing and some goggles. And I'm going to say, from this day forward, Google, I will abide by what you say and I will keep my mouth shut and never say it again. I am so sorry. And then I'm going to cut the video again. And I'm going to put two cases of water on this side and start talking again. And then I'll talk a little bit longer and I'm going to have 2 cases of food storage on this side. The dog sitting up there with a mask on his face. The whole time I'm going to be apologizing to Google for talking about prepping, getting ready for coronavirus and all that stuff. And I'm going to be, the whole time I'm going to start appearing with more and more prepping stuff, more and more gowns, masks, everything. And at the very end, poof, I go back to just wearing my clothes and a large pack of toilet paper. I got that too, Timmy, and a large pack of toilet paper. And then I'll say, and I'm so sorry from the bottom of my heart, YouTube. I will never make that mistake again. Please forgive me. The end. I think that would make an awesome video. It'd be completely sarcastic. Yeah. There's a long line at the fire station today, and the people who don't have toilet paper can picture what I'm talking about. I don't understand what you're saying about YouTube, Rick. That stream I did the other night where I got everybody together talking about the coronavirus and the president was going to stop people from traveling. They made mine limited. Mine too. Sure did. Stopped it in its tracks, you know. They killed the monetization on it where I couldn't make any money on it because I used the word coronavirus in it. They don't like that. And then the whole stream was talking about preparing, about getting food. We were talking about different things you could prepare for. Botter, did he go live after Rick was live already? There's nothing there, Botter. He might have did. But I got a pile of people here. Guess I can be in the unemployment line after Rick's video tomorrow. Oh, you think they would? It's an apology to YouTube. Boy, Sandra totally got that one. Sandra totally got what I was talking about. Harlow Jean, he went live like 7 minutes ago. The only one they want to let talk about it is the news media, and they get everybody stirred up and change the election. Hey, Beer Buzzard. Oh, Skater, thank you very much. Elvis needs hot dogs. I definitely going to buy him more hot dogs. In fact, you just bought the ones from last week. I bought 7 packs. Thank you, Skater. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm doing another video with Brad, so I'm sure they'll limit it to. Yeah, but some things are worth talking about. You know what I mean? Even, I would have demonetized it, but it didn't even get the views. I couldn't understand that. That was crazy. It's like they clicked it in some algorithm and stopped it from being seen, you know. All the rest of them did. That one we did the other night had like 370 views or something like that. It just kept rolling all night long, still getting views. I'm doing another video with Brad. What happened to the girl? Cornbread, you're exactly right. Elvis wants hamburgers. He likes hot dogs pretty good, Jeff. He loves them. I mean, really loves them. Hello, Gene. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you, Gene. Hey, Dave. Why did it hold that? Anyone want drama? No, don't do that. Get that out of there. Don't be taking people from this stream. No. Jazz Rick is 10 views. Geez, Rick, I'm happy to get 10 views. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, I got politically incorrect, perverted, sick, and totally violent. They go viral. Finally figured it out. Anyone clean up or good today? Forget it. That's right. That's exactly right, Beer Buzzard. That's totally right. Oh, only when Rick is over. That's totally right. Dave, what are you doing? I've been watching your videos too. You've mentioned the viruses and stuff that's going on too. What's happening? You want to link? Haven't talked to you in a while. Oh, sure have. Our store is empty today. I'll go down in a bit to shoot a video. That would be cool. I need to do that tomorrow, but I don't want to go to the stores with all this crap going on. I got your email, I think, don't I? Pretty sure I do. I've done it before, I think. I feel like I have anyway. I think I do. Let me see if I do. What does it start with, Dave? Let me make sure I got the right one. Just to be sure. I think somebody paid their StreamYard bill. I did, Wrench Master. I had to. Oh, that's all right. I got one that says Davy something, but I ain't sure that's you. Davy something MK or something like that with some numbers behind it. Not you, another streamer. Oh, okay. Cool. I totally get that. No, don't do that. I do not want to do that. Dave in the desert. I don't need anything from the store. I'm using this virus to thin out my prepping stuff. I have too much. It's also a good excuse to stay home and be left alone. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about, Wrench Master. I sure do. I'm trying to get Dave's email, but I'm not sure I've got the right one here. I love the smell of bag bomb in the morning. I hear you, Skeeter. Sure do. Sure do. I don't think he's going to come. I might should go check that out, though, to be honest with you. Buy your virus insurance here. I know what you mean. Sure do. Oh, Stitches went live. Stitches Malone's live, too. I don't know whether people are... Oh. There it is. Got it. I'll tell you what. Let's see if I can get this opened. think I got it now, Dave. No, I don't got it. I left off one. I almost got it anyway. There it is, Dave. Finally. Finally. Oh. Skeeter Avast is pretty good. Can Norton keep me safe? I don't know. Brother Rick, is Bonita trying to stuff her bra? Actually, she traded the kids. Oh, their own panel being way off topic. I don't really care what they're doing. I don't. It doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna talk about Dave here in a minute. As soon as he figures out how to get here. You will love this one, Rick. Old Slavs and Jihad. All right, Beer Buzzard. You want a link? Me and you and Dave will sit here and shoot the crap. I'll send you one. Sure will. Oh. How does goodnight turn into FM when you're saying goodnight? If you're on a phone, it's pretty easy. No problem. No problem to do it. Every time. Oh. Spell checker can't spell. No, I can't. No, it can't. It changes mind to all kinds of crazy stuff all the time. Sure does. Hey, Dave.
Hello.
All kinds of crazy stuff all the time.
Now, let me mute this.
Sure. I think you got it now.
All right.
Have you ever seen anything as crazy as this stuff going on now in our country?
I know, it's crazy. They just announced today they closed all of our schools here in Washington till April 23rd or 24th. Crazy.
Right.
I went to one of our stores today a couple nights ago. They were really busy, and I went there today, and they had 6 checkers and the check yourself out station. And each one of those lines, it was halfway down the aisles. It was crazy.
Same thing here. I mean, they hadn't shut the schools down, but I know they're going to. But the Costco line from like 20 miles from me was all the way out the door and around the edge of the building. It was so long, like 100-yard long of people, unbelievable. Massachusetts is closed till April the 29th, she said. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
It is, because never in my lifetime, I've never heard of a president or anybody coming out saying you can't assemble somewhere. You got to stay away from them. I mean, that kind of skirting up on the Constitution. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, exactly. Well, you got to look at it from 2 points of view, because the federal government's there to protect the citizens also.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, I get that part. If the safety part, it makes sense. The safety part of it. And a lot of it is just counting on the people to do it themselves, to self-police themselves, you know, like if you're coming back in the country, you do something, you got to quarantine yourself for 2 weeks, you know, nobody's forcing you into somewhere to do it, you know.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's funny because I guess they had said Trump tried to close the borders in January, and then he had so much opposition, and now they're yelling at him that he didn't act soon enough.
Right. That's the way they operate. Hey, Tenny, how are you? Tenny Shoes, good to see you. That's exactly the way they operate. Sure is. Oh, can you hold this down a minute while I go pee?
Sure.
I've been drinking this tea since I got here. I'll be right back.
All right, let's move that over a little bit. Gary, I think you're right. It's funny how they took forever. Like here in Washington, we have the most cases, and they're just now closing schools when they've been doing it in other states. Oregon, they just did it a couple days ago, and they only have 30 cases, and Washington's in the hundreds. And it's crazy that the Washington State, they just kept waiting. It's like they wanted it to spread. Yeah, that's the way it sounds. That I think they were saying that our kids only had to make up until, because I think it's like the 8th or something. I'm not looking at a calendar, but in the first week of June is when school would actually get out. But actually, they only have to make up until like June 15th or June something like that. So only an extra week or two that they'd have to make up, and then the rest of it would just kind of be written off the books. Massachusetts has 48 cases. New World Order agenda. Hey, Beer Buzzard, how you doing? Yeah, it makes you wonder if it's their agenda or if their agenda's falling apart over this one. Because even the elites seem to be kind of losing out on this one. But might be just what they want. Yeah, well, there's a lot more cases, Gary, than what they're putting out. Because here in Washington, they're popping up all around the state with people who weren't even associated with that nursing home where it first started, and on that side of in the western side of the state where it's all at, the main part of it's at. So there's a lot more people with it that are transmitting it around, because that's why we're getting all these little places that are popping up with it that they just can't find the link. I know, that's a scary thought, huh, Skeeter? Oh, I know. I'm going to go down there, Beer Buzzard, in a little bit and make a video of one of our stores before they start stocking the shelves. It was crazy today when I went in there. I wasn't even going to go shopping. I just went in there to see, because the parking lot was way over full, and they were into the next store down, and it's like, I got to see that. It was crazy. Yeah, they just did that a couple days ago here, Gary, in Washington. They just said each person in the nursing home or client or gets to have one adult visitor per day. No couples or nothing can come in, just one adult.
Really?
And no kids. So if you got a grandparent in there, you're not going to be seeing them.
Wow. All the plagues of the Bible are coming, reading, and being amazed. That makes you think that, sure enough, you know.
It was around 2 o'clock when I went down there.
The timeline's not quite right, though.
But there was just papers in the local, or there was pictures in the local news media online that showed the meat department and stuff completely empty. So that's why I want to go down there and shoot some video of it before they start trying to restock.
I almost did that today. Shoot these lines. It's outside the store and stuff that was going on. I seen these videos online, but I changed my mind because I don't want to go get in a crowd of people. You know what I mean? Hey, Fred, Mary Beth, hello, Caroline.
Yeah. Nice thing about having a 24-hour store, though, you can go late at night.
I got all this stuff left over from the other ones. These vinyl gloves and Tyvek suits. These are N95s right here, you know.
Oh, yeah. That's funny. I found some a couple days ago, a box of 40 of them at Home Depot. I walked into Home Depot and they had 3 big boxes of them sitting right there. So I'm like, oh, I'm taking one.
I can't remember which one it was. Hey, Jesus is coming. Amen, Scott. Amen. These Tyvek suits I bought I got them for me, kids, grandkids, every kind of thing you could think of, a whole box of them when I bought them for that was going on. So I'm starting to think I wasn't so crazy, and neither are they when I bought them. Pack one of those large tubes of hamburger around like a baseball hat for protection. Oh my God.
And then after you beat them up, you can have a hamburger, I guess.
Did you hear me talking about my video? They demonetized it and shut it down. I mean, you know.
What they did?
Mm-hmm. Because it had coronavirus in it.
Oh, well, the one I just posted, I had the headline says coronavirus on it. So, but I wasn't. I know they had said they were going to start banning any that were saying anything that was contradictory to what the government's saying.
That's what I was doing. The whole chat was us talking about putting up water, get you some food, you know. And I said, I got enough for 2 or 3 years put up probably. And the whole thing was talking about that, you know.
I know I seen one.
They shut it down in its tracks. That's the first video. I've been doing this for 8 years, Dave, that I've ever seen them stop at its tracks like that, you know.
That's crazy. Went to Costco yesterday morning, had to go to one of the other towns, go to a doctor's appointment, and stopped at the Costco when they opened up in the morning, and the people were brushing. They had gotten a truckload of water, and the limit was 2, and there's probably about 100 carts in there, and every one of them had 2 waters, 2 paper towels, and it's like jeez.
I'm back, Rick. Welcome back, Botter. Yeah, I went to Dollar General one day and I got some gas from my generator and a couple of cases of water and stuff. And when I got up to the thing, I was joking. I went, and the woman come up and hand me my receipt, check me out real quick, you know. And I kept saying, I'm just playing. I'm not sick. I'm just playing. It's okay. It's okay here. And when she looked at the water, she knew what I was doing. And just like everybody else, you know. But she hurried up and rang me up. Mm-hmm. Scott, how are you doing? I've been aiming to ask you that for a while now.
Yeah, Skeeter, that's the best time to go to the stores, right when they open up or early in the morning. I went by a couple days ago at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and the shelves are stocked and there ain't nobody in the store yet. Everybody goes in there about noon on.
I think about you all the time, Scott. Sandra talks about you a lot too. Sure does. But while you was gone, we'd ask about where you been. We missed you, Scott. We really did. Oh. Chat just stopped. Everybody's watching. A lot of people are watching our stuff. It's 20-some people here, and it
That's
stopped.
because we're good looking, Rick. And they just
I know. Just gaze at us. We wouldn't stop last night. I had a crap show going last night. I could not stay up with that chat. I missed people's comments. I missed saying hello to people. I missed a lot of stuff. It was so wide open last night. Sent you a pic, Rick. Let's see what Gene sent. It's always amazing, to me, Dave, people that don't want the drama, but when you have a drama show, it sure does have a lot of people there. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know. I was watching last night. I wasn't commenting, but I was watching. It was like, oh my gosh.
Oh, crap. I don't know how to get them now. Oh, here it is. They changed the way Facebook looks.
Yeah, I noticed that. They've changed it a couple times lately.
Oh, my God. Look at this. One passenger sneezed inside the plane. Everybody's outside hanging over this. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Hey, Grant.
Hey, Grizz, what's going on? Can't do it, Rick. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's too many innocents, Grizz. Hey, Rick, I'm at the age to be really vulnerable, but I have to renew my driver's license next week. Bill, you just march right on in there and wear your mask, Bill. And when you get up there to the line, cough a few times, they will hurry up and get you through. Hey, Dave. Hey, Rick. Oh, Lord. The Nothing Network. Bill Adair, can you do it online? Maybe. Bill, you might could do it online. Oh, my God, that was hilarious.
Shoot.
That's a good one, too. I'm going to start that one tomorrow. I'm going to do this one right here myself tomorrow.
I know. My wife's brother, he's got this idea. Will work for TV.
The Nothing Network, not in North Carolina.
Oh, crap.
I'm not sure where they're from. John and oh crap. Oh, John and I just asked him like an hour ago and I forgot it already. They are like 420 friendly, pro 420 friendly to the max. I'm talking about. I love the show.
My brother-in-law was telling me the other day that they're not worried about anything, that the stores are always going to have stuff in them. And I'm just shaking my head like, yeah, no, they're not. It's like you don't have to hoard, but you better have some.
Exactly. My niece did the same thing. And I said, I don't think you understand what's going on here. It doesn't matter whether or not the virus gets out and affects a bunch of people. None of that matters because they panicked already. You know, they've already panicked. That's the deal. Panicking the people, you know.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
What is your Uber? I can't give you that information, Ninja. Luke. Dang it. Luke. Okay, I got it. Oh, there's one on Facebook of a guy with a clean suit with a mask holding a sign like that. That's hilarious.
I went to Walmart this morning right after I went to the other store and went to Walmart to check out what they had and went to their toilet paper aisle. They had probably about 12 packs of the Walmart toilet paper. Nothing else. It was gone.
This one's a little political, but it's still funny. You end up in a hotel room somewhere with a bullet in the back of your head, and they'll say you committed suicide.
You know, that stuff has been going on since he ran for president the first time. They used to talk about that Whitewater and how those witnesses supposedly died in car crashes and plane crashes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh my gosh. And it's like, it's just amazing. It's been going on so long and just keeps going.
Amen, Scott. Amen. Is there any chance of you getting any better? I just wondered about that. I'm praying you're going to be all right somehow.
Mm.
He's got hospice taking care of him. That can't be good. Oh.
Is he sick or something?
He had some surgeries and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes those are a pain in the whatever to get over. When I had my first neck surgery, it took a while for that thing to stop hurting. Second one, next day I didn't feel it no more. But that first one, boy, it was hurting for weeks and I couldn't turn my head or nothing. So that's why I always tell everybody I'm 3 people now, because I got 2 cadaver bones in my neck.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Oh yeah.
Grandpa Paul.
Yeah, Scott, I had surgery on my neck in 2016 between 5 and 6. And then they went back in January of 2019 and did 7 or between 6 and 7. So each time they put cadaver bones in there and stuff. So now I'm 3 people.
You know that Hillary is going to be Joe Biden's vice president. If he gets elected, he will not live long enough to sit in the Oval Office. She will. That's right, Rancher Master. He's 77 years old, and life expectancy in the U.S. is 76.4. So how's that? Don't work. The numbers don't work. He's already should have did his.
I thought Joe Biden was going to pick that guy that was going to be, hell yeah, I'm coming for your AR-15s.
He's scared to do that now. They still don't understand how Trump got elected. They just don't get it, you know.
People wanted a difference in the typical, you know, no matter what we put in there before, it was the same thing, just from a different party.
Right.
And people got tired of that. People wanted the government to actually worry about our economy instead of their own pockets.
The Electoral College, says Gary. Yeah. Doc told me I had a criminal aneurysm. They told me my anal cavity was next to a hemorrhoid. Chris.
Oh, Grizz. Hello, Grandpa Paul.
Mm-hmm. Grandpa Paul's been, now he's a good one. You talk about prepping now. His Facebook group's got about 20K of people on it. I mean, it's a big one. Please don't understand the mindset of the Northeast Ohio Yankee. Another thing happened in that election. There was a lot of them. All the young ones was going to vote for Bernie, you know.
Oh yeah.
And when it pissed them off, what Hillary and them did to Bernie by throwing him out, made them. They all voted for Trump too, you know. They would have voted for a coffee cup. They were so mad. Ooh, Scrapple. I can't get past the name of it. It just sounds gross. You know what I mean? So what's your next video? You've been having some interesting videos every day, just about.
I don't know. I just got some new baby chickens.
That was the one you said something about that today, didn't you? Going to pick up chicks at the.
Yeah, I got chicks. We got chicks yesterday, and then today I posted a little video of them sleeping.
It's in what the name says, Rick. That's right, Gary. It is. It's got to be scrap. If it's got the word scrapple, it's got to be some scrap in there somewhere, don't it? Oh,
Pickerick
sure enough.
mugs.
That stuff's been selling pretty good. I was kind of shocked, you know. It was too expensive to start with. That comes set up like 100% profit. I'm like, oh my God, that's way too expensive. It's so expensive I wouldn't have bought one, you know. I've lowered the price way down. I've seen it, made it, believe it. You've seen it, made it, and believe that. I can eat potted meat. I can eat Vienna sausages. I can eat treat meat. I can eat Spam. But something about that scrapple, I don't know. I picked up chicks once, but I was told to feed them every day. Well, I only look for one now. I'm going to get me some more chickens here as soon as the flea market opens back up on the highway.
Yeah, we're only supposed to have 4 of them where I live because I live right on the edge of town, but I've had up to 12. They're quiet enough because I live right next to the highway. So
you should come over. It's real fun. Grizz, go over and check out Botter. You'd have a ball. I'm sure. Mountain Mama, same club. I've stripped. Wait a minute. Same club as Striped Clean. Okay. Sam's Club is stripped clean. Oh my God, Rick. Holy cow. I was just talking about that, Mountain Mama. People are crazy. That I saw a thing in Greensboro where Costco that the line to get in the store was out the front and around the edge of the building. And the news people was like, check out this line. I like a 1/4 inch thick, fried and crispy. Bologna. Fried bologna sandwich is what you talking about. I know that's what you mean, Scott. Every time I smoke some bud, I complain that my dry cough and chest pains, and then I remember I smoked bud. That's why I got the cotton mouth. Hey, Mr. Fulton, how are you? Swamp Donkey, how are you doing? How's the fishing, Pickle Rick? I haven't been fishing. I'm waiting on Dave there to come pick me up and go fishing. It ain't happened yet. There's Bales. She's in Ireland.
I know I found that lake that I made those couple videos on. It's like I just started. That was the first time I went fishing there, and it's killer crazy. Just hour and a half I was catching my limit, and they were all big. It's like, and they tasted good. Around here, at least up north of where I'm at, there's a lot of lakes that the Washington Fish and Wildlife stocks with trout. but they're stagnant lakes, so the trout just tastes like garbage. But there's a couple of them that are in the irrigation chain that are where the water's constantly moving and they're really deep. So that's that one I fished there, and it's just full of them. Hello, Rosanna.
Hey, Rosanna, love you. Yeah, Mr. Fulton, I'm thankful. I remember when we prayed for Aunt Trudy, and she's out of the hospital now, staying at home. That's fantastic news. All right. Bill says they got 90 cases in Ireland. Shut the schools down there. Happening all over here too, Bales. The shelves are going bare. Dave said he's going to do a video tomorrow. Sure did. Well, Brother Rick, I got to do some more work on the laptop. I'm trying it in the morning on the live stream. I'll try to be up there with you, Gene, if I can get up. Elvis usually wakes me up pretty early, though. No chicken. Somebody else told me their meat thing was cleaned out. All the meat was gone. I should have bought more chicken when I was at Aldi's that day.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only problem is once it starts happening like that across the country, they're not going to have the supplies to keep these stores full.
No way they can. They can't ship it that fast.
Mm-mm.
The farm supplies are stocking up on baby chicks right now. I want some already grown.
That's the nice thing about chickens, right, Grizz? You can let them free range and they'll lay eggs for you, and it really is not costing anything for food, and you're getting something in return.
Mm-hmm. I've had them my whole life. I just don't have any right now. I've been here 30 years, and this is the first time I've not had chickens in 30 years.
I know. I love having chickens.
I do too. I got pictures of this last one would come up to the door and peck on it. Hey, time to eat. So you got any other leftover bread you've been slinging out in the yard?
Oh, yeah. When I was, I started like when I was 10 years old ordering chicks. Murray McMurray, I'd order them. And one year, I think I was like 14 or so, and I ordered a bunch in. It was like all their leftover chickens, and I ordered like 150 of them. My dad's like, when they arrived, he's like, "What the hell?"
I did the same thing. I did my dad. I lied to my dad one time. I got into big trouble with some chickens like that. I said, so and so is going to sell me some chickens. He said, how many are you getting? And I said, like 6. And I got there and he had all these chickens. He said, I'll let you have the whole 20 or 30 or whatever it was for another $10. And I bought them all, and got home. And he was like, what are you doing? All these darn chickens. These was grown too, the grown chickens.
Yeah, Grizz, but you sit out there and eat the scratch with the chickens.
That day, did you see the one where he fell?
Yeah.
He had that feed in his hand, and you could actually, if you look real close, you can see the feed go up in the air.
I know his new way of feeding.
That's the Grizz method of feeding chickens. It's raining chicken feed. Oh. Sorry. Hello to you too, Dave, says Bales.
Hello, Bales.
I remember the first time I met her. Don't try that at home. No, it looked like it would hurt. Yeah, it was, Gary. Falling down, getting back up, falling down, getting back up, falling down, getting back up. I mean, the first thing goes through your mind is, oh, crap, is he all right? And then as he gets up and falls back down 3 or 4 times.
Oh, shoot.
Freaking hilarious. Okay, I need more coffee again. I'll be right back. It takes me a lot of them. Scott is an emoji king, Dave. He's actually tamed down on him for what he once was. He used to spell sentences with them.
Well, it's kind of like watching that stuff online, like you're into days, that that Bill Gates, that 201 thingy. I don't know if y'all heard of that, but something they were doing in October of 2019, this simulation of what would happen if this virus hit the United States and whatever, had Bill Gates and Bloomberg Foundation, and they were all in on it. And it's like, wow. And then 3 months later, it happens. Oh, did you hear? Bill Gates stepped down from Microsoft today. He announced it. I think it was today. I just seen that he announced it. Yeah, exactly. Outbreak, the movie. Just like it. The only problem is they cured it pretty fast there. If I'm thinking the right movie. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. I was watching something today. I thought that was it, but maybe not. Oh, well, you used to be able to type in on YouTube. You'd type in like the name of a movie, and if it was in there, it would pop up right away. Now it's all stuff about the coronavirus. Crazy. Oh, break. $19.95. Nope, that's a different one. Yeah, that one. I see. I was just looking that one up. That's not the one I was watching today. I can't remember what the name of the one I was watching today. I kind of like watching those movies. But I noticed, the other night, I haven't been sleeping very well for the last week. It's like I just keep waking up all night long and just like, had a couple bad dreams. And it's like, what the heck is all this coming from? And then I realized that's because I'm going to bed watching these videos about all this coronavirus and stuff. So it makes it hard to sleep. Our Walmart was packed this morning. When I went to ours this morning, there wasn't barely any people in there, but there was barely any items on the shelves. Toilet paper, water, everything was gone. Yeah, I know, Gary.
I have a feeling the whole country's like that, don't you?
It's getting that way. Well, especially since they just today, this last week, they've been doing the no more crowds bigger than 250, and then the Mormon Church said that no more church services, no more Sunday services, no get-togethers, nothing. It's all stopped, and all of a sudden, it's like the last couple of days, those stores have gone crazy.
47 states, says Chris.
Yeah, I seen a map of that. There's only like 3 states that weren't red.
And people keep downplaying this virus. They're trying to stop it, but It's pretty serious. 8%. I mean, this flu has what 3.7% fatality, and this has like 8. That's pretty drastic compared to the flu. You know, the flu kills a lot of people too, but
It's definitely drastic if you're over that 70 age.
mm-hmm.
That's for sure. I think it's gotten one 40-year-old male and two 50-year-old people, and the rest were all like over 70 here in Washington.
I remember that, Chris. You sure did. I didn't call it until I watched Cornbread's video, the first one that he did of the president's address, and I've been seeing it. So I went ahead and went to Aldi's and got some extra bread and milk and stuff that I normally buy by the month anyway, you know, and got a few loaves extra and a couple of things of water. But when he said not to assemble over 250 people and that stuff, I was like, oh crap.
Mm-hmm.
This is really serious, you know.
Yep. Yeah, we all knew that the school thing was going to happen within the next couple days after he'd said that. And it's like, so I'm sure that's going to end up happening across the whole United States. They're going to start shutting down the schools.
It's devastating to our economy because,
well, those parents are going to have to stay home with the little kids because they're not all going to find babysitters. So they're not going to work.
I'm not even talking about that. That's devastating too. But all the football games, basketball games, NASCAR,
yeah.
all these places, like you said, the churches and all that money stops, you know.
Well, that's what keeps our country moving is the money. If the money's not circulating, it crashes.
Exactly. And that's a lot of people. Older people. Our country's full of older people. You know what I mean? The whole country, a lot of people.
Well, that's why Italy, it's such a high death rate, is because they have such their population is so much older than a lot of other countries. Mm-hmm. And then they greet each other by kissing each other on the face and everything. So they were talking about that today on the news, that they're trying to stop them from doing that.
Oh my God, my rotator cuff's killing me. Oh crap.
Well, at least Rosanna has lots of clams and stuff she can eat.
I wonder where this came from. That's interesting. I'd like to know. Let me see if the guy that sent it will tell me. This is almost like a prediction. I wonder if he knows where it came from. I bet the bars won't close that. Click that link right there. You can get a good drink. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. I heard about that statement before.
Heck, I'll show this. That's really interesting. Thanks, Chris. Check this out, Dave. Oh, that didn't work. Hold on. I got to do that secondary, not first. This is a live thing of where the coronavirus is. Boy, it's hard to read with all that freaking writing on there. 145,984 cases.
5,000 deaths.
71,000 recorded.
Or recovered, yeah.
Recovered, yeah.
147 territories. Wow.
Whoa, look at Italy.
I know Italy's been hit the hardest. They're passing up China on deaths.
12.1% of their population, 117,660. Oh my God. That must be people that has it. Confirmed cases, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, they got a really high death rate in Italy.
That's what would happen here, I have a feeling, because we've got so many elderly people, you know.
Yeah.
The baby boomers are reached that age, you know, now that they've been talking about.
Yeah, if it hits states like Arizona too, there's a lot of people that retire down there.
That's interesting. Thank you, Chris. Flus have more deaths than that. Yeah, I don't doubt that a bit in the world.
Yeah, the flus do have more deaths than that, but a lot more people have had the flu, because they were saying the last thing I was looking at a month or so ago, it was at she said 20 million people that had the flu and 16,000 deaths, and we'd only had what was it in the world, it was 100,000 people at the time with the corona and 3,000 deaths. But if you had just as many people with the corona that had the flu, it equaled out to 600,000 deaths.
Yeah, that's devastating, because we haven't built any antibodies to it yet. There's no immunity to it, you know, like the flu.
Mm-hmm.
Knock on wood, I've never had the flu. That's great, Gary. I haven't had it in so long, I don't remember. I know I've had it in the past. It's just been so long, I don't remember when.
Well, you've heard a lot about people saying, well, once summer, it's going to die off. But the problem is, it's summer in Australia, and it's starting to go from person to person there. So is it really going to die off? Because it's summer there, and it's starting to hit them.
Rick says 5K ain't nothing to worry about. We lose 30 a year with the flu and 200,000 in 2009 with the swine flu. I agree. It ain't nothing to worry about yet, but if it has the potential to be a disaster, you know.
Well, it could mutate to be even worse too.
Mm-hmm.
Or like they said, it could mutate to something that's like nothing.
Probably. Remember, viruses don't want to kill. They want to stay alive. That's right, Chris. Viruses are a living organism. Organism. I forgot to take my vitamin today. That just reminded me.
You're probably right on that, Rick, because especially with the history of mankind with the influenza viruses, when those go global like that and become a pandemic like that, the last couple we've had, millions and millions of people died from those.
I agree with you too, Grizz. A lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
The right to assemble is going away quick. If you can't go out in a crowd, you can't go anywhere in a crowd. There sure ain't going to be any demonstrations. California's probably about to lose their mind. They can't demonstrate.
I know.
Can anyone guess where all these viruses start? I just saw that today and I can't remember where it was at. It surprised me though. It wasn't China. It was like Singapore or somewhere, I think, where this one started. But they're guessing. They don't know. The lady said, I'm 90% sure. That means that she could be wrong.
Truthfully, they said in the past 10 years or so that there's records of viruses escaping that lab that's in Wuhan a couple different times, but they were able to catch it before it started spreading amongst too many people.
It's man-made, started in a laboratory. That don't surprise me either. Effing India. I hear you, Chris.
Well, cornbread, they say that the biggest place that they mess with germs like that is right within 300 or 400 feet of that market that they had where that was supposed to have started.
If anybody wants to join us, click that link right there. I'm glad you said that. I forgot. I'm sorry. I was just sitting here running my mouth with Dave. Grizz, anybody. I don't care who it is. Click it. Mountain Mama, come on, join us. She don't live too far from me. Maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. It's just right above the LOL. Just click away. You'll be sitting here. You don't have to turn your camera on. It's been years. See, you need practice. You're getting out of practice. Got to keep practice makes perfect, Mountain Mama. I'm camera shy. I know. Yeah, right, Chris. What's going on, Chris?
Hey, I'm happy to join it. I ain't scared to show my ugly face.
All right.
I'm happy to show my ugly face.
You know what I look like. I know. You don't have to show you. You don't have. You turn the camera off, Mountain Mama. You don't have to.
Just got to adjust it.
Camera shy.
Look, I had to shave so I could put on my mask.
You didn't want the air coming in around the mustache, did you?
Yeah.
You want to go in through the mask.
Feels weird. See if I can get this right.
Oh, that article I had on the screen was wrote in 2008 by Sylvia Brown. The one saying in 2020, you know, that's interesting. Prepper Chris channel.
Oh, Prepper Chris. I don't know if I'm hooked up with your channel or not.
It's mostly horrible videos right now. I'm trying to get better.
Don't say that.
I can't lie.
Oh, with a face like that, man, you should go a long ways. Just smile. All right, where are we at?
Oh, I put it in the chat earlier, but you did not see it. Okay, I did see the Sylvia Brown, but until I read that, I didn't know what was I didn't know what was even talking about. No clue. Until I read that, I didn't know what was talking. I didn't know what was it.
Oops.
That's all right. I do it all the time.
Can I click out of the StreamYard so I can just see it on YouTube so I can see the chat? Or is that going to break me out of StreamYard?
It'll break you out of StreamYard, but you can pop the chat out. Go to the top right-hand corner of them three dots, pop it out. Then you can close YouTube and have the chat right there with you on StreamYard.
All right, Chris, I'm hooked up with your channel.
Oh, thank you. It was annoying. I was hearing it both directions. Because there was a small delay between the two. I was hearing myself backwards and forwards. It was just tripping me out.
Or you
All
can
right.
mute it. Yeah.
No, that works. That's beautiful.
Sylvia Brown says she sees into the future.
Oh, that's not a bad idea either. Muting it.
Just mute the YouTube one.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Let me see if I can. I have so many. There it is. YouTube subscriptions that it recommends so many. It's hard to find things.
Me too.
There we go. All right. I swear I found that website that YouTube channel by complete accident. I was just looking for different information on COVID and that popped up and it's just been stuck on my screen. I have the tab open the whole time. It's been very helpful.
Yeah, it works pretty good.
I like it.
I've actually seen it before, but I didn't remember it till I did that. Bets on Corona beer will be out last coronavirus, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, what worries me is it's just wear gloves when you're out in public and you got to touch things because you don't know what people have been spitting on. You know, just normal talking and breathing. You let out secretions all over the place. So gloves and wash your hands a lot and common sense.
Don't lick the doorknobs and stuff. You'll be fine.
Don't lick doorknobs. Maybe it's a little paranoid, but I don't trust the government mail because it's been sorted through a whole bunch of facilities and God knows what it's been through. So other than that, I'm good.
Well, they say if you sneeze, it shoots it out like 15 feet and stays floating in the air for up to 30 minutes.
Oh, man. You know, and I just don't want to get it. I don't think I'd die from it. I just don't want to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, even if you don't die and you get a bad case of it, watching some of those videos, those people weren't feeling too good.
No. I believe there's 2 types of it too, isn't there? There's like
they said there's 2.
One's real bad and one's like.
You could rob a bank with a booger now. I know. That's right.
That's a good point.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
It is.
Well, Chris, if you talk to Dave for a minute, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette.
Doing it live.
Wow, we have a panel too. Intel. Yeah. Love you too, Botter. Love you too. Oh, God.
And you know, I try to say in so many different YouTubes that I'm in that there's things you can do that are like vinegar and water makes a decent hand sanitizer. If you can't get hand sanitizer, UVC light that works great.
Yeah. Well, I went to Home Depot today and they had a couple cans of their disinfectant spray, like their Lysol.
Yeah, I got me a can of that too. Gotta have at least one.
Yeah, I got a couple, but they had 2 left. But Walmart and Winco and everything have been sold out for weeks.
It's ridiculous. I to this day I do not understand the rush on toilet paper. I do not understand it. I doubt you have enough food stock to where you need that much toilet paper.
Well, there's a point to it because if you can't get it because the shelves are empty, you're gonna be like, oh crap, I wish I would have bought more.
I mean, I bought like 1 mega pack, I think, and that's usually what I buy every month. So hopefully I'll be okay though. I think they'll restock toilet paper the next 2 months.
I mean, we can't all be like Grizz and use pine cones and a handful of pine needles.
Yeah, no, preferably not, but I guess we could, couldn't we?
$9 a can at Walgreens. Wow. That's crazy. It's funny because I was watching something the other day on the the Senate or whatever, and they were talking about this corona, and they found some masks, a little pack of masks on Amazon, and they said they were going to be talking to the president or CEO of Amazon because it was $400 shipping. And he's like, yeah, we're going to be talking to him about that one. That's called gouging.
Yeah. Going on way too much. It's not right. Oh.
But when I was at Home Depot, I was talking to the lady there because they had a couple big boxes, 40 packs of the N95s. That was last week when they had those. And the lady goes, yeah, everybody's coming in and buying them up, and then they turn around and sell them.
That's smart if you don't need a lot of them. I'm waiting to buy stock. I'm waiting to see if it'll bottom out.
Yeah, it's kind of like when those when it was hard to get 22 ammunition, and here local we'd see one of the guys that would go to the gun shows, and he would be standing there at the Walmarts and stuff. As soon as they would start selling ammunition in the morning, he would buy it all up for regular price and then turn around and sell it for $60-$70 for 500 rounds at the gun shows.
That's smart.
Yeah, but it was crappy for anybody who could.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I was like,
yeah, no, it's definitely crappy. It's what was it, that old thing that happened in back during the gold rush? The guy, one of the first people that was there, he decided that he wasn't going to mine gold. What he was going to do is buy all the shovels and all the mining or the sifting pans and all that. And then when everybody came there, he owned the store and owned all the stuff to buy. And he said, yeah, $55 for a gold pan. So he became like the first millionaire in California, not off of gold, but selling the tools to mine the gold. So
Thinking outside the box, wasn't he?
yeah, we're talking about profiteers.
that's not the only thing you can turn out inside out, Grizz, and reuse.
True.
I want Rick to be my biological father.
Oh, I've been watching you for a while, buddy. I think you, Paw, and Prepper Nurse 1 were like the first 3 channels I subscribed. No, 42 was the first one, and you guys were like 2, 3, and 4. And I've been watching you 3 for, God, 6 years.
I don't go to Pawpaw's as much, but I've still got his right here. Still got his shirt too. See,
Yeah, I've
doing
seen
it
you
cheap. Is a proud sponsor of the Picker Rick One channel. He sent me this T-shirt. Doing it cheap. I like doing it cheap.
That is awesome.
That's where I learned how to make homemade wine.
Yeah, works.
He got swatted here last week. I think it was. First person I've heard of in a while, too. Might have been a week or two ago. I don't remember how long ago.
Oh, wow.
Sure did.
That's crazy.
Good night, Cornbread and Rosanna. Thank you.
Yay.
All right. It's been a great live stream tonight, but Bed is calling my name. Good night, everyone. Good night, Sandra. Thank you so much for being here, running them links. You are awesome, Sandra. Thank you so much.
Good night, Sandra.
Yeah, I was going to say it was an honor to be on your show, and I'll get over the kind of being live on your show a little easier. Maybe next time I'll talk a little better.
You're doing fine, man. I'm probably too comfortable.
That's a good thing. I'd like to be too comfortable. Nothing wrong with that.
Last night was a trip. I can tell you that. Holy crap. Good night, everyone, and you're welcome, Rick. I'm a prep steader now. That's pretty cool. That's a really good name, Grandpa. Paul.
Ripstetter.
And I'm going to
Good name.
try making some more videos here soon, and I'll put a little more work into them, and it's a little easier for me to talk on them. So
Right.
that'll be something forward to look to for me, I guess.
Yeah, it's like my first 100 videos. You never seen my face on them. I hid.
Oh no. Bob got hurt.
Wait, what?
Well, they shoved him to the ground, made it put him on his knees when they handcuffed him. So I have a feeling he. Thank you, Sandra. That's when that happened, probably.
Oh man.
Got to roll out, Rick. Good night, everyone. We're gonna do it too in about 15 more minutes. Be 2 hours. Cold.
It's a long live stream.
It is. I used to do them 5, 6, 8 hours. I have done them 20 hours.
20 hours. No.
Howdy, Cole's body. I did a radio show earlier on my other channel.
You have got such a Mr. Rogers in your voice. It is so relaxing to hear you talk.
Yeah, I have a bunch.
You do.
Sometimes in the mornings I'll get real low like this, and I'll be talking. People say, "No, Rick, don't do that. I'm going back to sleep."
Yeah, no, I mean that with the highest honor and respect. You really do have that going on. Very few people have that kind of voice in this world to just talk and calm people down. And
Rick should start doing bedtime stories at night.
you know, with me playing Warcraft, I have a buddy of mine who is a mage, and he was telling me about this site where this guy found out that people were watching his videos to fall asleep to, and he just started making 7-hour videos of him just rambling on to help people sleep.
That BC.
Yeah.
Oh, it says paranormal. No, I like doing it. It's fun.
Rosanna's gonna go out and TP houses, huh?
Mhm.
There you go. Something to do. Halloween coming up soon. Something to do with all that toilet paper you got nothing else to do with. You got 1,000 rolls of toilet paper. You might as well do something with them. But when you think about it, though, it's not a horrible thing to buy a lot of toilet paper because it's something you're going to use for the rest of your life and has no expiration date. The biggest aggravating part is what are you going to do with all this toilet paper to store it? What are you going to do with it? Fill up your bathroom with it? That's great. When you have enough to fill up all of your cabinets, it's going to be 10 years before. And if you move, you're going to be moving all this toilet paper too?
You must be regular, Chris.
Yeah, very.
Oh, of all the people to get swatted, that was the most deserving. That's because he blocked Scott early on doing it cheap, did for talking so much trash. Scott ain't never got over it either. Toilet paper pickerick would be argued the first thing. Oh.
Yeah, I'd be the guy going around all the trees pulling toilet paper out. Like, shoot, free toilet paper.
We're lucky there, Grizz. It's the house down the road that always gets the mice. We never get any. It's funny because they always ask me, do you guys get mice? Never.
Yeah.
I saw one about a month ago, and I put some poison out here. Let me see how much of that's still.
I spent like $40, $50 on mousetrap. The best mousetraps that I have, my 2 cats. They have like 14 confirmed kills. My traps have 2.
It's not, but just a tad left in the bottom of that decon thing. So they dead now. Oh,
yeah. They used to hit my dad's house really hard. He had a trailer house out in the country.
Picker,
you
need a barn cat.
Yeah, I've had cats before, but I can't stand cats. They stink so bad. Oh my God.
Well, that's why you have a barn one. You just like feed them outside the barn, and he'll go out there and catch some mice for you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be personally attached to them. That's a nice part.
And I used to have some, but the other dog I had killed them faster than I could do anything. I mean, he would catch a cat, pick it up, shake it a couple of times, and drop it and walk away. Did you see that, Dad? I'm like, yeah. Oh my God, you killed it. Stop.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
Yeah. So I shied away from cats because he wouldn't leave them alive.
That's
And
horrible.
I couldn't stop him, you know.
No, I get it. I get it. Trust me. It's just it stinks when that happens.
I used to have a cat when I was growing up. They would had her for a couple years out on the farm. They usually only lasted 2 or 3 years at the most, or the coyotes would get them. But for a couple years in a row, you'd see her out there in the pasture riding around on the back of the horse for the warmth.
Mm-hmm.
Smart. All I know is the ones I got. Whenever I get a mouse, they're on it. They'd go into the AC ducts if I'd let them.
I've had a lot of cats. I kind of miss them.
Oh yeah,
They're fun to have.
it's like our big old cat we got. Man, he's 30+ pounds, and only place he walks is from his bed to his dish to outside to go to the bathroom, and then comes back in to either eat or lay back down.
Yeah, I live out in the country too here. I mean, way out in the middle of the woods, so I get field mice and stuff if I don't keep a check on them.
I don't know about that, Skeeter. I don't know about that. I think that might be where I draw the line.
Grizz, I've had a lot of cats too.
For dinner.
Oh, Grizz is my grandfather.
Oh man, sorry.
Quite tasty they were, I must say.
Man, Grizz, you're something else, brother.
Oh my God, that was hilarious. Oh. I believe you would do. Ha ha ha, grasshopper, you too much.
I'll tell you, Picker, you ain't kidding about them K cups, man. I must have spent a bloody fortune on them K cups.
I had to quit buying them. I mean, daggone, I could have been, I don't know, I could have been a heroin addict or something as much as them things cost. You know?
But it's the flavors. There's so many flavors.
Mm-hmm.
That's the hardest part, the flavors.
And I got hooked on the Starbucks. It had the richest, most aroma. Get up in the morning and make one of them Starbucks K-Cups. Oh, my God, that coffee tastes so good and so strong. And I got to figuring it up at like $1.50 a cup, drinking 4 or 5 cups a day times 30. That was like, I'm like, oh, my God, are you serious? I'm drinking $300 worth of coffee a month?
That's why I like the one I got now. It's got the little pod one, and then it's got the brewer on the other side, so you can make like normal cups of coffee with it.
Yeah.
It's like I really like Folgers. How about Folgers? So I can make a couple pots of Folgers, and whenever I'm really craving that nice old good coffee, brew a little K cup of it.
That's what Sandra does too. She's got one she got the other day. It's got a regular coffee pot on one side and K-Cup on the other where you can switch back and forth. I've been looking at those, but yeah, I grow cucumbers, Star. They go long blackens.
I just like plain old black coffee.
Yep, that's how I drink it.
Old man up the street. Old man up the street give me these seeds years ago. I've been using them seeds ever since. Over and over and over. They're beautiful, long, delicious cucumber, man. Cut that sucker up, put it in some vinegar and salt and pepper. Oh, my God.
It's about time to till, isn't it?
Pretty darn close. I'm working on a tractor all day today.
I was going to say, because you're in my neck of the woods. You're just on the other side of the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
The big mountain. That's Grandfather Mountain, if I'm not mistaken, that you're on the other side of.
I do too, Grandpa Paul. I buy it at the Dollar General right up the road. About $5 a can. I use the Folgers 100% Colombian. I just like the taste of it.
Picker, you're making me want to go make a cup of coffee.
I can drink it like I've been drinking it all evening. I go in and lay down and go to sleep. Don't even bother me none.
I'm pretty close to the same. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm still here. I want to tell you that about the virus thing. I know that the whole purpose of a virus, its whole reason for existence, is to infect you, multiply, and infect more people. It never wants to kill you, because if it kills you, then it's destroyed its own home. So it's like setting your own house on fire. You just don't want to do that. So usually when a virus kills somebody, it's a complete accident on the virus's behalf. It thinks it's in a snake. So whatever it's doing, it believes that for what might be okay for a snake, it'll kill a human. And the virus doesn't realize that it's in a human. It just knows what it's supposed to do. And then if it jumps zoologically to another species, then it mutates. And it's not aware of its mutation. It mutates. And now it makes it harder to kill. And on top of that, usually you get multiple rounds of it. So COVID-19 may be going away here in the next couple months, but next year it might just be back again, because now it's affected everything. It's affected people, animals. Yeah.
First confirmed case of toilet paper shortage, y'all.
Oh man, Picker, I needed that.
Oh,
I needed that.
goodness. Oh, shoot.
Several years ago, I did some finish carpentry for a lady that buy 30 cups of coffee a day from Starbucks at $3 a cup, and she would try to cut my pay. I told her she weren't buying.
I'll believe that. I completely believe that.
I mean, I kept searching for the larger and larger things. I would go to Sam's Club and get those big buy the case, and it's still expensive. No matter how you do it, it's going to cost you $1 a cup,
Now, I did luck out one day at Walmart. My Walmart, they were having clearances on like 7 different types of coffee, and I bought a bunch of them. They were like $6 for a 24-pack of donut shop ones. They were really good. So that ended up being like 48 cents a cup or something.
I like those. I could get by with that. The donut shop ones. It's got a good taste to it.
Oh yeah, maple pecan. Oh, that maple pecan one is good.
Well, guys, it's 2 hours, so I guess I'm going to call this one quits. Thank you guys for coming. Appreciate it.
It was an honor to be here.
Dave, thank you a lot. Appreciate it, man. It's good to see you again.
Nice seeing you. Thanks for inviting.
You too, Chris. Thank you.
No problem. Nice to meet you, Dave. Picker, I'll catch you next video.
All right.
You be safe.
You too, man. And this has been interesting, guys. We've talked about a lot of different stuff. The coronavirus, what's going on. The shelves are empty. Picker Rick, every time I come. Dang it. It's been 2 hours. Peace out, everybody, says Scott. Have a great night and a better tomorrow. Yes.
See y'all later.
Hope you guys have a great day. Till we meet again. Goodbye, everybody.